Welcome to this session on future tense. Let us read the four different categories first. Future tense in general is about referring or the tenses that help us to mention, refer the future actions in general. But again, as with any other main category like present and past, we have four different varieties for or different subtypes for future tense as well. Let me read out the names. The simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect and future perfect continuous. The common definition for the future tenses in general to denote the actions in the future, as I mentioned in the very beginning. But now we have to see what each subcategory, how they function, what are the major features that we have to know about each type. The simple future tense. In this session it is particularly meant to teach the simple future tense. First idea we have to get clearly is the usage of the tense itself. For what purpose or what kinds of actions can be referred using this tense. It's about the actions or to denote an action that is yet to take place. Very simply, it's about an action, a future action, to mention a possible future action that is yet to take place. Means it's a future action. It has not taken place, it has not taken place. It's not about something past or even in the present. It's not even happening at present, but something likely to happen in the future. The helping verbs available are will and shall. But at present, we don't have to give too much of importance for this two varieties in the mode of other tenses, or what we do with other tenses where we have to look at the subject whether singular or plural. But such ideas do not occur here again. Usually, this is used in a very interchangeable manner. So, there is something about it. Even in that case, it's not that difficult with respect to the number of the subject and its whether it's plural, singular. Such ideas are not something to be taken care of. So, it's comparatively very simple. We can use both of these helping verbs, available helping verbs in an interchangeable manner if and when preferred. So, in the past we used it before this. Now we are advancing in the mode of certain bringing some changes, making it more flexible even in the case of grammar. We used it to prefer shall as a helping verb only with the subjects I and we, and all the other subjects could take will as the suitable helping verb. But at present, we don't actually mark such distinction, and it's preferable that if you want to say, we will come across certain constructions in this tense, and then we will come back to this. Now, we can take very simple idea that these two helping verbs are available, and we don't actually look at the subject, it's whether it's singular or plural. Such a notion doesn't work out here. So it's comparatively very simple to opt the helping verb, available helping verbs here in any of the future tenses. Because will and shall, this part, it is commonly available. Some additions will be there with other tenses when we talk about helping verbs, but will and shall are most often the constant parts of any helping verbs in future tense varieties. The formation is very simple here. It's subject plus helping verb, will or shall. Not together, but will or shall. Plus main verb always in its V1 form without having any complications. Every time it is from go, went, gone, it's go. Come, came, come. It's come. See, so, seen. It's see. So every time you have to think only about the V1 form, the very basic form of the verb. There is no other complication. Even as it happens with a simple present or a simple past, we have to see whether it is used directly, and sometimes we don't have to add the V2 form. So such complications are not at all in the case of simple future tense. And actually that's again written here, like the main verb should be in its V1 form. It's very clear. Every basic form of the verb, we don't have to look at the V2, V3, ing, nothing. So it is actually, as the name suggests, this is the simple tense among any other. As the name suggests, it fits to the name as it as given to it. There is no much complication for constructing the sentences in this tense. So again, about an action which is yet to take place. I shall read a book. I shall read the book. I shall read the book. You want to deny that possibility of such an action in the future. I shall not read the book. And the written short form, in writing, if you want, you cannot this short form here. I shan't read the book means I shall not read the book. I will not read the book. I shall not read the book. Then you want to ask the question. You want to make a question out of that. Shall I read the book? Shall I read the book? It's a question. And next, we shall see. We shall not see. We shall see. Yeah, we shall see. We shall watch the movie. We shall not see. Shall we see? So I and we, as I mentioned, as it there was a mentioning in that way, like I and we. Preferably, these two subjects may take shall as the helping verb constant in all the other subjects, irrespective of whether they are singular or plural. All others take will as the matching helping verb. So if you want, you can stick to that even now. He will come. Sometimes we have to say some person is expecting other one's arrival, and sometimes you have to mention, yeah, he will come. You know that some person has started from somewhere, and you want this tense to mention about the possible coming, and he will come. Sometimes some person cancels the arrival, cancels travel. So that you want to deny that possibility of such a future action. He will not come. He will not come. And the short and in writing, if you want, you can mention it in this way. Will plus not is equal to won't. He won't come. Then someone wants to ask a question about it. Will he come? Will he come? So this is the way you can form different types of sentences and give the sense of future actions, possible future actions. It's very simple. Yeah, something will happen or will not happen. That's all. You don't mention most often, you don't mention the time. Sometimes, okay, I will come tomorrow. I will come next week. If you want, you can add the time of action, the possible time of action to take place. Otherwise, okay, it's simply also you can mention like I will see, I will come, I will study, she will go. So I will, and again, this is interchangeably. If you want to emphasize that, if you are very assured, you are too assured of an action to take place. That's I shall read the book. If you want to emphasize that definitely I will. So I will read the book. If you want to interchange in between, I will read the book means you will definitely read the book. The same way, instead of if instead of we shall see, if you say we will see, you are giving a guarantee. You are assuring that yes, we will. And instead of he will come, there is a chance that he will or will not come. There is no guarantee in this. But instead of will, if you opt shall for he or she shall come, he shall come. There is an emphasis. If you want, you can interchange will and shall in that way. Otherwise, there is no constraint with respect to the subject being singular or plural. So there is a flexibility in using this. If you want, you cannot. Otherwise also, it's okay. It's not wrong to say I will or I shall, or he will or he shall. Any subject can take any of the helping verbs available in future varieties. Unlike it is with other types in different other tense forms, like past and present actually do not allow you such a flexibility unless and until it is with a single helping verb. In that case, there is no confusion at all. Otherwise, wherever some additional helping verbs or more than one helping verb when it is available, you have to check out the number of subjects. It's a number wise detail like singular or plural. But here such a confusion doesn't occur at all. So that's all with the simple future tense, and thank you so much for listening.